From Central High School in Woodstock, this is the third edition of CHSPN, the Central High Sports Programming Network. My name's Kyle Gutshaw, as I'm joined by Logan Yo and Olivia Whiteman. We want to thank everyone for joining us here on this week's show. Today we start off with high school football from Friday night as the Falcons traveled to Stanton to take on the Stanton Storm in a non-district football game and knocked off Stanton in a low-scoring game 14-12. The Falcons fell behind early, but that didn't stop Central as quarterback Kellen Hoover connected with Cameron Wells to give Central a 7-6 lead. With time running down in the first half, Isaiah Dyer ran the ball into the end zone for the Falcons to extend the lead to 14-6. The Storm scored again to up the score, but it wasn't enough as Falcons won the game 14-12, upping their season record to 2-2. Central will be off this week and will be back in action the next week.
Monday, the Central volleyball team hosted the Stonewall Jackson Generals and played in front of a packed crowd as they beat the Generals 3-1. Central lost the first set after leading through most of it, but then focused up and won the next 3 sets in a row to win the match. Maria Marston led the Falcons with 14 kills and 5 blocks. Emily Fungauser had 10 kills. Ella Toothman 9 kills, Kiara Dotson 5 kills, 4 aces, and 1 block, and Erica Hutton had 31 assists to lead the Falcons. Tuesday, the volleyball team went on the road to Brentsville and dominated, winning all 3 sets. Yesterday, the Falcons also played William Monroe, and we'll have more on that on next week's edition.
So, Central Volleyball playing pretty well as of late, going for that first 3-game winning streak in a while. Looks like they have a pretty young team, and we should look forward to a pretty good future for a volleyball team.
And I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what they're going to do in the future.
Yep, sure. Should be a pretty good team. And from Wednesday, the competition cheer team participated in the Fort Defiance Indian Cheer Classic. And now we'll turn it over to Olivia Whiteman as she had a chance to talk with Miss Himes, who is one of the coaches for the Central cheer team.
I'm here with Miss Himes. She is the assistant competition cheerleading coach. So Miss Himes, how was your last competition?
Well, we went to Broadway and it was definitely interesting, and the girls showed a lot of improvement from the last competition that we were at. The dance is looking phenomenal and the stunting is getting better. So it all around it went pretty well.
Good. And can you tell us a little bit about some goals you've had for the season?
Well, improvement is always a goal. So we hope to improve at each of the competitions little by little. We are wanting to become stronger with our tumbling skills, adding a little bit more of a complicated stunting to each of the competitions as we go.
And can you tell us a little bit how your expectations are for the upcoming competitions?
Well, again, with all teams, improvement is a must, and improvement is something that is a long-lasting goal. So we are looking to improve little by little with each of the competitions, doing the more complicated stunting, more tumbling skills, sharpening motions, the things that a cheerleader works with on a daily basis. And hopefully along with that, we even build more of a teamwork community, and it gets better each time.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing how you guys improve.
Thank you. Me too.
Didn't we have some golf action there on Wednesday this week, I think?
Yeah, we did. The Central Golf team was in the Region 3B tournament Wednesday from Green Hills Golf Course. And now we're going to switch over to Maria Marston as she had a chance to sit down with one of the Central golfers, Ben Walters, to discuss the match.
I'm here with Ben Walters, a member of the Central Golf team. First off, how was regionals on Wednesday?
Regionals was very fun. We all played well, but we could have played better.
How do you think your season went?
Season went very well. I mean, we had a lot of fun and we all improved.
How's next year's team looking?
Next year's team's looking pretty good. We'll be able to improve and practice a lot more, so I think we'll be pretty good.
All right, thanks for being here with us today. Back to you, Kyle.
More action from Wednesday. Well, it was supposed to be, at least. The cross-country team was supposed to have a meet against Skyline, but due to extreme temperatures, it was canceled, and it will not be made up. Now we're going to go back to Olivia Whiteman as she sat down with one of the Central cross-country runners, Jackie Cardoso.
Hi, I'm Olivia Whiteman. I'm here with Jackie Cardoso. She is a runner here at Central High School. So Jackie, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good. The cross-country team had a Stonewall Jackson Invitational this weekend. Can you tell us how that went?
I think everyone ran pretty well, and the course is one of the toughest courses, I believe, but the weather was pretty good that day, so everyone ran well, and I placed 15th and the team placed 4th, which is pretty good because we were in a tougher district this year and there was different Class A's there.
The Buffalo Wild Wings Invitational is this weekend. What are your expectations for that?
Well, last year we placed 3rd as a team at this meet and many of us placed individually, so we're going to be missing a lot of people this week because of SATs, but I'm just hoping that some of us can still place individually and hopefully it's a good meet.
And lastly, can you tell us about your goals for the rest of the season?
As you know, we moved up from 2A to 3A, so it's tougher competition, but I'm just hoping we as a team succeed well, and hopefully as long as we do our best, I'll be proud of the team and everyone else. And individually, the past 2 years I have made it to states, so it is a goal of mine for this year, but as tougher competition, I'm just hoping to do my best.
Well, thank you for being here with us today on CHSPN.
And now time for the CHSPN game picks of the week. We're going to go to Maria Marston as she sat down with Miss Berner for this week's picks.
We're here with Miss Berner today, and she's going to be making the game day picks. First, we'll start with high school. We have Clark County versus Madison County. Who are you picking?
I'm definitely going to go with Clark County for this one.
Stonewall at East Rock.
Let's go East Rock for that game.
And then Strasburg at Rappahannock.
I hate to say this, I bleed blue and gold, but I'm going to go with Strasburg for this one.
Next, we're going to move on to college football. We have number 14 Iowa and number 19 Michigan.
I'm going to root for the underdog in this one and go with Michigan State.
Number 7 Auburn at number 10 Florida.
Let's go with the Sunshine State. Let's go with Florida.
And number 11 Texas at West Virginia.
Although I wasn't ever a big WVU fan, let's go with WVU for that last win.
Okay, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And those were this week's picks. We want to give a big thanks to Miss Berner for being on this week's show. Another week of sports is in the books. We want to thank you for tuning in to the 3rd edition of CHSPN. Before signing off today, here's a quick message from the CHS yearbook staff.